Okay, here we go. This is going to be my third test run with this contraption. I've played with it a little bit here and there, and I think I've fine-tuned it down to where it needs to be. The one thing I noticed though, after I first hooked it up, the suction was so great from the vacuum that whenever the blade guard would rise, it would tend to pull my my throat plate out of the table saw. So I had to readjust the throat plate, shim it just a bit, make it a tighter fit. I probably should have done that a long time ago anyway, but there we have it. You see I've mounted the longer swing arms there. There's about 7 13/16 between the bolts on the brackets. I had to lengthen those quite a bit actually. I've run the vacuum. I've mounted the arm. The turnbuckle down here helps keep it all true. As you can see, if I give it a shake, it does wobble a bit, but I'm not concerned too about that yet. There's 3 5/16 bolts going through the mast that secure it onto that aluminum bracket, and then also all the way through the saw into the router cavity down there. Those hold pretty tight. I'm going to put some 5-star knobs on there to get those off one day, make it easier, so we'll see how that goes. Also, you can see I've got lots of room there to run a dust collection through this piece of EMT, electrical EMT, and that'll save me running that hose. I'll probably neck it down here at the end and put a 1.25" hose extending from my my nozzle right in here to the end of the pipe, instead of having that big 2.5" hose there. So I'm going to go ahead and fire it up, and we'll see how it does on this test cut here. So bear with me, I'm not too good at editing this video. We'll see what happens. Hopefully no fingers are lost. I'm going to freehand it here with my safety glasses if I can find them. Alright, we'll see what happens. Okay, we ran into a little bit of difficulties there. I'll go ahead and fill you in on what happened. Let's see, right here where the aluminum shoe is attached in with my plexiglass, I've got just a little bit of a rough spot down here on this right side, and that appeared to have been dragging on my little piece of oak. You see down here where I split this? I got overzealous tightening a screw and shattered off that chunks of plexiglass. The plans called for polycarbonate, which I had none. Therefore I used the plexiglass. I'm definitely going to rethink that and put the polycarbonate back on there. I'll go buy some, I suppose. All this is made from scraps I had laying around. I didn't pay a dime for it, so I'm kind of a cheapskate in that matter. So that's why I'm a member of the Frugal Fund Woodworking also. So there we have it. That's the ShopNotes blade guard, and I would recommend it. It seems to do a real good job collecting the dust. Like I said before, it lifted the entire throat plate up out of the saw. So it shows you it's pulling some good suction there, and it'll go really relatively high up out of the way. It's also got the stop pin here that can be installed over here in this hole to hold the whole contraption up out of the way to facilitate blade changes and whatnot. So there we have it.